Recently, I saw an interview once where you were slinging mud at your daddy, and your daddy says he's Nebiel.
So it's not true what she's doing.
So it's not true what she's saying and grazing like a rat on our pages that she's inadequate with Panielka.
You know, even dogs, when they bark, they get tired, but Elena doesn't get tired.
Who didn't insult your parents? Why are you bringing me into this? She must realize that after New Year, Zeborov won't have a husband. No.
We can't have this conversation about children and marriage.
But the terms that are...
And most importantly, gold doesn't stop him from seeing you. Yes, recording songs. How nice. Yes, it's all working out. Klava is ready to help Katya Kvashnikova. She's ready to give her a song. Which one? The one she recorded with Igor?
I want Ekaterina Skalon, Elena Rakimova, Trulishkina, Aliona Opechenko, and Klava Bezverkova to help me in writing this track. Katyushka, so you're saying yes to me? Yes. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Anton Bekujev, and this is the TV project Dom 2: A New Life. The old conflict between enemies Elena and Tigran has been rekindled. Whether natural selection will become a reason to settle scores with each other, we'll find out today.
It's day 7,342 of our TV show. Elena Rakimova and Maxim Zarakovich after another quarrel made up. In addition, they were united by a new round of conflict with the Solobekov shield.
Elena, so don't tense up. Your face is getting even wider.
She's scared and her face is getting wider. Natural beauty, but it's like not everyone has it, those paniel ears she has in there. Order?
Prove ready, prove it.
Order, huh?
The confrontation yesterday led to a scandal.
To your applause. We'll disrupt the opening.
And if after that Maxim and Tigran decided not to clash, the truce of Elena and Victoria is still far away.
Listen, have you changed your mind about Elena?
No. But I was thinking about it last night, and I think there's something else at play here. Anyway, you remember you told me, I didn't watch the project originally, but I remember you told me that there was some story in the detention center, and Elena tried to hit on you, tried to jump on you, do her crazy dance.
Yeah.
Tigran?
I don't like things dirty. Let's do laundry.
There was a story like that, wasn't there? There was. Accordingly, I concluded that most likely the average girl, just a guy to dance to her here, these crazy wild dances, and will not come up. So she liked you, and judging by her current actions, it turns out that before that you told her something, she left the project because of you, and then came back. Yesterday, the story was not because of Maxim and not because of some wild love, feelings, and some future she made up with him, but it was because of you that she went to make up with Maxim and ask for his forgiveness. I mean, maybe she likes you, but I just don't have any other explanation. She liked you when she came to the project. She liked you. She danced in the detention center. She danced. I just can't find another excuse for a person who constantly does something because of you or for you. Oh man, I'm not going to do something for Elena to prove something to Elena.
You want to talk about her, don't you?
Maybe she just likes you.
I get it.
And there's so much jealousy there.
I want to talk about her. I don't even want to look at her face. I have to. They put us on TE or something. I don't want to talk about her. If you want to talk about her...
No, I don't want to discuss her. I just told you what I assumed. And I do want...
I want to discuss her.
Hang in there. She's always said she wants a family, kids. Obviously, there's jealousy at play here because we have all that. We have a child and we're married. We're happy. We have a family. Igor and Katya are going for it. And what does she have? No one.
She
Dead.
fights.
End of scandal.
She really does. She's very
It's okay, we won't do it
oxidized.
again. Based on all the events, basically lately, that's how long has it been? It's been 4 months since I gave birth, and now I'm having second thoughts from all the fighting, squabbling, squealing, yelling. But it makes me feel bad that this is the kind of person we called to join us for the baby's discharge, because it is such a bright, joyful event. And it was attended by a man like this, with a dirty soul and his tongue.
Yesterday, the conflict between your couples arose again. I thought it was over, but no, there it is again. And here's what I noticed. That Tigran and Maxim, they sort of found a compromise. They talked, they seemed to find common ground. But the women's side, I can see they're tantalizing. You can't get rid of them, they call you names. Vika, you were talking about Elena with ugly words. Elena too. Why? You just like to get into it.
Yeah, I didn't insult Vika once. She was insulting me yesterday. I had an initial conflict with Tigran, her man. I didn't have any conversations with Vika. Then she started to stand up for the man.
But there were no
If you hadn't
insults
taken to the
directed at
men's
her,
conversation
Anton.
room,
That's why I
I
don't want it
wouldn't
said
want-
that way.
Look, there were no insults, but it was all over the place. You've already started saying that Vika's supposedly setting you up with a bot on social media. Who's an easygoing girl? Who's something else? Why is that? Elena, look, these are not insults, but these are some strange facts which, first of all, require verification. It is unknown whether it is true or not. And it's obvious that you like to conflict with Vika, just like Vika likes to conflict with you.
Well, I don't care.
Apparently
it's from
there is a
last
case.
year. But when there's a question about, like, our couple, I'll answer it. Wait, there were no questions about their date yesterday. Why the hell did you shoot again? Because as Tigran says, we are all participants here and we have the right to speak our minds. You started insulting
You
yesterday.
started insulting the first one yesterday? I started
You got
insulting the first one. Did you get
back.
it?
I didn't start. You know, I want to.
Not the
I
beginning,
started
huh?
insulting.
Who
I
called you son
remembered. It was
first?
after what Tigran said. Tigran said that I was dead, that I was dead, that I was dead. Who was here at all? That I wasn't worth anything. That's why I got the answer. If they are very much affected by Cyclo, then it really applies to them. It means they realize they're right. That's it.
What's next? Where are we going? Are you going to quarrel like this again, fighting every day, every chance you get? Tigran will ask you, Vic, to calm down, and you will still talk about Elena's saggy breasts, about some other things that are not very beautiful.
I'd start talking about the first one. It's just that Elenochka is too jealous, I guess. But I'll advise you to use the certificate because the truth is already somehow... It doesn't work anymore.
It's all gone.
Kvashnikov, you can take it back from Kvashnikov before the contest several days in a row to say that only natural with natural breasts should win the contest. And practically everyone here is remodeled except for me. And at the pageant about it. Does that offend you? No, I'm not offended. It's just weird to hear from a man who's got cuts all over his face and the shots aren't
This
working.
week in the city are Klava Bezverkova with her son Robert and Alexei Bezus with his daughter Mia. Yana Terlishkina decided to win Alexei Bezus's heart and came to visit him in city.
It seems to me like you still kind of think I'm acting. But I'm not.
But all of Alexei's thoughts are on something else. He is preparing for a musical battle which will soon take place, and where his rivals are Ilya Yabarov and Katya Kvashnikova.
You find yourself those who will write you those songs that you like. We will record this song.
We're ready to invest financially and then let the country evaluate and say who has a better song.
Now Alexei is preparing a musical number and will perform the anthem Home.
Alexei, we are engaged in joint creative work. I have a question. How is your creativity?
My creativity is surprisingly in complete ease. I'm so thrilled. And by the way, because Georgie sent me this cut, it's really something. I've got to show it. I've got to show it. 8-bit and rock, it's just something. Listen to this.
With Nif beat, rock is what?
8-beat is 8 beats. It's the sound we used to get when we were kids, and rock is rock.
Well, I know rock. That's cool.
It's all that stuff on stage, half sage, half woad.
Condition. I think it needs special effects like that. Yeah, smoke. Well, if it doesn't...
Yeah, fire girls. I'm gonna have to pick which one of the girls I'm gonna be with. What are they gonna do? Dancing,
Let's
by the way?
define the role of Yana. Maybe she'll be your producer, huh?
I'm a producer. Maybe. A dancer? Yeah, go ahead.
I play. Yeah, come on. Well, I'm a little vague. Improv, come on.
Come on, Jan.
And the motive, you know what the motive is? Wait,
I need to...
no,
wait. We need to listen before we do anything else. Let's listen first. No, let's improvise.
One more time, please.
No, I'm a creative person. I can't just improvise. I need to see the whole picture.
Okay, all right, we'll talk about that. Ian, I just have a task. First of all, I need to process the text because the text is old. The presenters should be kids. We need to have some kind of backup dancers. This stage image, this whole set design.
Did you come up with a cab?
You know, Rocker, yes.
Peters, yeah, and the latex is like... It's like a kashanka, and kashanki is a must. Kashanki booties and latex is like a lot of wrong things.
How do they even accept Vika here? That's what I think we should talk
I don't
about.
like the
We should talk
handkerchief.
about it.
She hangs around like a rat on our pages. Panielka, she's inadequate.
Hey, you know, even dogs, when they bark, they get tired, but Alina doesn't get tired.
Who are you rooming with tonight?
Zach, here's the deal. We're going to keep our stomachs and our needs to ourselves.
It's just that Lena has to realize that she won't have Ebarov's husband after New Year's.
Thank you.
Thank you too. That's it. It starts right away.
I got it.
I'm Katya Skalon. I'm so spectacular, beautiful.
Today we have a vote. Someone will go home today. How do we vote?
Well, so far, this blabbermouth hasn't really made me hate her that much. So, I don't see any point in plotting anything. I think she belongs here.
It's funny,
no,
isn't it, Vika?
I just want to see the transformation in 2 years and how Elena will go from an angry, jealous aunt to a normal, beautiful, adequate, and healthy woman.
Another question I think should be raised. Tigran's family is like that, quite intelligent, and they were not very happy with his ex-wife. But what Vika is doing is much worse. How do they even accept Vika here? That's what I think we should talk about.
Let's talk about it. How your daddy plays games and sucks money out of himself. Gambler. I don't know who took that.
I don't know where you got that
Oh, your
from,
daddy
so,
admitted it
he
himself.
admitted it
Why would you
himself.
touch my
Look,
daddy?
why would he have his
oh,
dad?
you said you were talking
He's
about
not here.
Tigran's
He's
parents.
not
I was
here.
talking about Tigran's parents. But
Look, I'm
Tigran's
telling you,
parents
the
aren't
parents
on the
are
road right now, and they're in your season.
Intelligent people.
So there's
What's
no
so
point.
bad? Intelligent people, I think I do. Wait a minute, I think intelligent people, really, you know, I guess it's going somewhere because,
And you know he plays, you know he has to go to the games every month. No, that's not true.
No, that's not
I already
true
have a daddy
anymore.
who
My dad
works, so I don't know what you're talking about. Daddy was recently on the project, and all the participants saw how he sat in a toy, played like this, and shed daddy. What toys?
Alina's been saying a lot of bad and unnecessary things about her parents. Over the course of the year, we all know that Alina's father is a very tough man who's horror in what turns her into, but basically came good, adequate, and understanding. I've talked to him already there when I'm on the good wave, and everything is not as Alina told.
If my parents touch them, oh great, threatening. If you touch their parents, Tiger, I'll get one too.
Those poor people. And you're spilling so much dirt, I think it's a shame for them. Look, it's a shame your parents raised you like this. They're
intellectuals. They're very happy about their daughter, by the way.
In a recent
Not-
interview, I saw you slinging mud
Give me
at your
mud on your
daddy.
daddy. You
And your
didn't.
daddy hit you and beat you with paddles.
It's about the ex-husband who took my first man.
It's
That's
all
awful,
terrible, of course.
Look at it from the outside, please. It's awful.
Yes, Selena, it's
Am I
awful.
talking to you on the phone?
Talking in the
Don't.
background? Don't
We're
say
talking
mine
to them
again.
again.
Look, I'm not insulting a person.
Listen, you're swearing right now. You're always
What are you
swearing.
saying
She's
about your
lying.
mother?
Touching your parents, your loved ones, your family is the last thing you do. It's not the
I know
right
when you
thing to do
insult
when you
them,
insult
you
them.
have to think
You're
they're
supposed to
intelligent
think they're
people who are
intelligent,
nice.
good people. She's lying. Then why does it bother you so much? Because I'm
Okay, I'll
lying.
choose. Now I'm going to give you this video of me talking about my ex-husband. Did she apologize?
You
Did she
can
apologize?
produce it.
Yes.
Provide it. Let's see it.
Look.
I
I'm
have
ready.
this interview
I
right
have
now.
that
I have this
interview right
interview
now. I have that interview.
to
I'm
deliver.
ready to do it. I won't. I've had subscribers text me about, I don't care what they
And
wrote
at the
you.
frontal already, Vika will
Yes.
then say, you will dial your words back.
All
You
right,
apologize
okay.
or not. Okay, that's
I'm all
it. Let's
torn
go.
up right now. I just want to take it right now. Smear it all over this white gazebo. As simple as she's lying, twisting the situation. It never happened. I didn't say that. That interview was about another person, my first relationship. I'm holding it together right now, but it's probably the last thing I can do. How are you?
We came here for a project. Observed country.
Pop solo. Here's a rockin' change of pace.
All the grief to get through and stay.
To love your love now, come on.
Come on, come on!
With us. Anton Bekushev is with us. Jan Bekushev, Olga Orlova, Andrei Cherkasov, and I'm definitely in La 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 La.
Bang, bang.
Calm down.
Do we have to do? Yes.
Come on, let's go. To-do list. So change the text, right?
Yeah, change the text. 1.
Dance, right? Dance.
Mandatory dance, backup dance. I'd like to do vocals, not just mine alone, but the other contestants or female contestants. I'd like to be
it
with
to
the
be all
girls.
singing high.
Yeah, oh, that would be awesome. The vocals, the show, the pyrotechnics, the special effects.
We should get a divorce. You and I should get a divorce because Elinochka thinks that such intelligent parents like yours should not accept such a rude, ill-mannered brat into their family. And somehow she also said in general, she decided to discuss your parents and how they dared to accept me, so inadequate and unhealthy, into their family. I think that parents are not on the project, so it is not worth discussing them. If she wants to discuss your parents, I said, let's discuss how your daddy plays games and that he is a gambler and why you, Elinoshka, very much undermined, I said.
Daddy, I've been here, and it's not here.
Tigran's parents, they are participants, so there is no need to discuss them, in any context, good or bad.
If I could just talk, no discussion.
So she doesn't understand. I'm saying that she's inadequate with Panielko.
And what is it? What else happened at the TE?
Nothing as usual. She's inadequate with Panielko. How could she?
You don't have neutrality, do you?
She almost went deaf. Tigranis is my family, and in this situation, I think that in any case, I should stand up for my family. It doesn't matter who's being insulted. Me, my husband, my child, I will defend.
Let's try to write something more like this.
Aggressive, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We came here, civilized country. We wanted to predict ourselves. To find our love.
It's like a chant.
And then
Like, you know, you're drinking this. Shut up. Now let's get to the truth. The fights, the scandals, there's this. And you start.
That's an option. But you see, the structure is just the song. It stays the same. That's the motif.
The corpse stays.
at this point to say, just instead of Zania reporting, and now let's get to the truth. Screams, scandals, tantrums, fights, and things like that.
I think we should do some sketches and cross them off somehow. Sketches.
A vote. It's very hard to think.
The cat's bringing us a corpse.
Maxim and Alina are making a mess, yes.
Okay.
I'm pouring mud out of me. How Tigran's parents welcome such an inadequate girl into their intelligent family that I'm getting bots and likes. What else was in there?
That's harsh.
I don't
With
know.
likes, man. The word you know, she could have left it out.
You know, I'm cool with
Okay.
your wife's fame.
Okay, parents, but likes are... Why do you have to go overboard? The barks, you know, I can understand that, but barkers... You don't touch a saint, of course not.
I'm just concluding that there's jealousy here, too. It's probably jealousy, too. She told Tigran about the commercial yesterday, too. Jesus, why are you following
That's
us?
it.
She sits there like a rat on our pages to see who made what ads. She's got a lot of followers. I'm sure she reads all our comments, too.
I mean, she's... Why is she so erudite on the project? Because she's always reading who she's talking about. She has no life of her own.
Maximka is busy. Anyway, we need to find an interview right now. Look, the first attitude probably, which set this pace, where they beat her up. They didn't put absolutely nothing. Look, you're not a child anymore. I'm sorry. Nobody wants you. Yeah, I just couldn't go out for a walk with the dog. What happened? Wiggle my ass around, and there were times I got hit in the head with an iron hanger. Hey, she's saying this. I'm talking about my first relationship here, and I'm saying that the first man I dated hit me with an iron hanger. I told you that. She, you know, presented it to my aunt. She said her father used to beat her with an iron hanger here, and she's like, and your dad, Ihrama.
Wait, why is she touching...
She says you touched Tigran's parents. I said I didn't say anything bad about my parents. I said they're intelligent people. When I saw them, they're very modest, intelligent. I know how intelligent they are. She went over my dad. That sucks again.
Tigran plays backgammon every day. It's a game of chance. What does he want? Why do you have to justify yourself to anyone, Achitov? To whom? Who? Vika Salibekova.
I don't want Vika to apologize to me. I don't need to kneel or anything. I don't need anything. Just get away from me. Get off me. And again, get away from me, from my looks, and everything will be fine.
And I'm telling her, Vic, she's not nice to us. Yeah, it's unpleasant. I said, no, it's not true. I don't even want to look at her. I don't look at her. I have her face, like, in general, like, it's not okay. You always go around like that. Yeah, I don't look at her at all, really. And that's why I don't want to talk about her. I don't want everybody putting me on TED. And Vika's like, yeah. And I can just see her getting high. She's happy. Well, it's working out, I want to tell you. Okay. Look, let's be honest. Who else in the clearing besides Vicky can make a womanly one-on-one with Alina? Well, I'm not in conflict with a man. She can yell with the ducks, and with geese. Yeah, and the geese. You know, even dogs, when they bark, they get tired. But Alina doesn't get tired.
With you, Zai, let's make a deal. We'll keep our stomachs and our needs to ourselves.
Alina just needs to realize that she won't have Ibarov's husband after New Year's.
Thank you.
Thank you, too. That's it. Everything starts right away.
It's just, I get it.
Today is the weekly vote on the project. Kirill Karlanov, Makar Maximov, and Veronica Malaz are under attack. Ilya Yabarov is in a relationship with Elena Teplovodskaya, but he is still not divorced from Nastya Gold. In addition, they are linked by a common construction business.
Leo, is something bothering you?
Well, what about your opinion?
Honestly?
Well, it's like, no, not that with the project related. It's just a little loaded. Buildings, no.
With a fence, I'll have a price tag. You want me to?
Find the material. We'll make it ourselves. I'll help you. I can do it. Honestly.
No, wait. Why, wait. What are we supposed to do here? Guys, come on.
I wish we weren't hired to mow. We would mow.
But, walk.
Vasya.
No, look, here's the deal, bro. How are men valued? Labor, hard work? Yeah, 4.5 fingers, 4.5 fingers. In fact, if it was normal, I'd even give you 70,000, for example. Yeah, I'd make a fence, no problem. How wide? Look, a staggered fence made of Eurostock, 2062 meters, including reinforced sliding gates and reinforced wicket with a frame and mortise lock, 163,000. Fence of one-sided corrugated board with a length of 25 meters, 65,000 rubles, delivery 8,000 rubles. The total is 236,000. Look.
Wait, 25 meters? How much is one of our profile street? 1.5 meters?
No, I think it's 2.5 square. 2.5 squares? Well, 2.5, I think. Well, a leaf. Well, what kind of sheet? Well, about, yeah, and the length. What is it? 3 meters long? 2.5 squares.
Please.
Look, the frame will do it ourselves. We don't make gates. Zai, let's agree that in short, we tie our stomachs and needs literally for 3-4 months.
Look at my face. I don't really like
We're not buying any more stuff. You don't. No, there's no pubs, no restaurants. No, wait. How do people live? The fence alone is 236,000.
The situation, yes, I'm not particularly happy. As if, yes, unhappy that we tighten our belts. But as if money, I guess the other side is also tightening their belts, but I don't go there. On the other hand, I don't like the fact that there's that third party looming again.
It's Friday. What does that mean? Somebody's going home. Somebody's going home. And I'm not in any danger of that. What do you have to say for yourself?
What's the risk?
Anybody, really? The big score. Well, let's go over the small score. What do you have to say for yourself, Cyril? What can I take an example from you and stay on the project?
Me.
Look, I'm just kind of... What, they're gonna kick me out because there's no chicken outside the perimeter?
Oh, except for the fact that I'm divinely handsome and defensive. Look, I don't know. I mean, basically. You don't need me, you mean? In the sense that I don't really have any particular liking right now, and with the way things are going so far. My staying here is very much in question because I realize that I am quite selective, and I'm really trying to give more chances here to see more of the positive side of the girls. But even so far, it's kind of... It doesn't make a lot of sense. So you're not satisfied with the girls? I don't really have any, you know, that I'm attracted to, that I want to pursue or anything like that.
Why don't you do that on the perimeter? You want me...
Kick me out?
Kill me? I don't. Everyone else does.
The others, I don't know. Kick them out? They will. I'm not, you know, kissing anybody's feet, you know, begging to be kept or anything like that.
Friday. I wonder who's gonna vote, how they're gonna vote. I'm not going to vote against the new guy.
Voting?
Look, you don't have to vote against him. He's a good kid.
He's so, you know, when I went to the bathhouse with him, I liked him so much. He's so cute. I'm like, I'm willing to do anything. I'll take this one. I'd like this girl. I don't know. Yeah, what? Do you want me to take over everything tomorrow? Of course, just talking. Well, at least you can see how he swears.
Yes.
I'll tell you. If you girls have dates, look, I'll tell you honestly. There's Cyril, right? I'm okay with him, but he just keeps slipping through the cracks.
Because he's riding in a brand new teapot. Yeah.
Really, in a teapot. Say, okay, once a day.
I'm shocked at you guys.
What? Well, can you sit like that?
Why not?
Do you want to suggest the wrong ones, Ilyu?
No, I agree with you that, like, anyway, we are on a project. And like, I totally understand what you're saying, that KPIs should come from every person here. That's fine, absolutely, because, well, basically, look, the question is who to build with, right? That's the question all people are asking. Geez, we've somehow found we've built relationships. I mean, really.
Well, where's Nika? To be honest, nothing stopped me from voting against her that time. So I'll probably be in the kettle tonight as well.
So, and for the second round, if anything, I'll have Cyril.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Even though I'm okay with Kirill, I still want to support the new guy.
Oh, the others? Oh, Veronique, by the way, I forgot something too, man. I wanted to write to you. I forgot too. Who are you checking in with tonight? No, I don't have a vacancy at the moment. I might even be able to help you.
Come on, help me out. Yeah, you told me you were just helping me out. I mean, you've had that experience before, that you were just there for your grandmother, and you just wanted to listen.
I'm not a philanthropist either. I helped with my grandmother, but I can't help with my grandfather.
Come on, help me out, yes.
Veronica has a tried and true tactic. She just checks in for the day on Friday and starts throwing mantas.
She just puts on a dress, checks in. Look, well, this is about to blow up and... What? Well, do you mind my whole life? Of course I mind.
Shit.
So look, but I can, look, if you and I check in for 15 minutes, that'll save you a week. And I can give you, I'm not going to give you a fish, I'm going to give you a fishing rod and a wakana.
Yes. I want a fish.
You know you can't get very far on one fish.
I fell.
He ate one fish, sometimes he still walks.
And eat the other one.
But you can catch Makar on a hook, fish, and he's already hooked, and ride him all year long.
He's already hooked.
Don't go.
Maybe I don't want the fish on the hook. Maybe I want the fish.
Let's not go, let's stay.
So, Vadim, why don't we move in with you? You'll help me.
No, listen, you're trying to cause me problems now, and I don't need them. I'm fine.
Nothing, problems in life.
Well, I'm not that age anymore. And when you touch me a lot, I get worried.
Don't worry.
Because it's the same for me.
It's hard.
You know,
Impossible.
Here, if you can, you know, keep your social distance.
It's not possible.
Georgie. Hello, yes. Yes, Georgie, this is a masterpiece composition, what you've dropped. It's just 100% hit right. That drive that I like, and 8 beats and rock and everything just like that, just like Georgie in general. I'm ready to perform it, but I have a small problem. The text, it's not adapted at all. I have to completely rework the text, which is what I'm doing now. Well, the original text, it's terrible. First of all, there's an old presenter who hasn't been there for a long time. That's some pop.
I'm here to tell you, as a producer, as a viewer, he's still, trust me, he's gonna be in the mood to hear something familiar. I would just, you know, do a good format, a good, cool cover. Why reinvent the 8th, or rather 9th note, or reinvent the wheel, when you've already got the bike?
Yes.
We're just gonna show you how cool it can sound 20 years from now. Plus, you see, we've gone down a pretty sneaky path. Oh, we're getting our own performers. And I'm sorry, I personally listened to the terms of the argument. I haven't had a single utterance. That you have to do it alone. Yes, that's why Comrade Ilya Eberov knowingly said to embark on a dangerous path.
And you and I will sing together. Georgie? And we'll need a girl for the vocal recording too, don't you think?
You and Andrei Cherkasov have decided that we should make a single collection, and just like that, naturally, we will also include girls in the recordings. Girls. Very soon we will meet with you, and that's when we'll discuss the lyrics. After the fact, we'll polish something. Girls. I'm kidding, it's too much. It's too much.
I want to polish it.
Actually, the next step is to go to the recording studio. And the next stage will be doing the production of the number.
Thank you, Georgie. We'll be in touch then. I'll get started.
be in touch. See you soon.
Good day. Yes, Yanka, finally. Here comes what I wanted.
I'm glad to see myself happy.
Yes. Are you ready to dance, Peter?
Sing?
Anything's possible. So much enthusiasm. Why?
Iliu, why? A couple of days ago you gave up everything in your art that you had planned. No hard-working brunettes, no bed scenes. All the things you wanted and thought and dreamed about that Lena was against, you agreed to, you went along with. So you stepped on your own throat, you gave up something, and what?
Well, what's she gonna do? I'm waiting for a situation like there's gonna be a situation right now. If I've made concessions, yes, in everything, well, it's true here. I'd like to see how she behave.
Okay, so this is where you wait and see. 100%. What about the art, huh? If there will be no dancers and these hard-working women, what will happen on stage? They'll be touring and performing here, battling amongst the other contestants? Yes. And I know that Bezus is already preparing a show for himself. His whole family will be there.
Yeah, Omer,
and
what will you have
on
on stage? Look, I talked to her about it. I'm saying let's at least get girls for the show here. Yes, beautiful girls. I'm just saying, come on, I've already made such concessions. Let's pick these girls together, like sit down. Well, she kind of agreed.
And then it turns out that in words you kind of said no, but in reality you're still going to have everything you wanted on the show. Here, yes. And then, is this going to be a one-off, or will you do the whole thing
We'll
first?
do it here. What here?
Well, good for her. Let's take her to the concert too. Yes. I'd like to try it. Let her see there's nothing wrong. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. So they sing and sing. Everything is beautiful. And
with
then
the
you'll
girls
go
and
on
you'll be
tour.
on fire there. Don't yell or she'll listen to you.
Mo, it's okay. We'll tell her it's all wrong. It's all wrong. That's it. Otherwise, you know, you'll be like Kvashnikova, how gray you are, how incomprehensible.
Nothing.
She doesn't know what she wants, what to wear.
Katya, I think she's also, you know, as you say, lurking, but I'm sure she'll shoot up at the end. Everyone right now, you know, I realize that here's one of the three of us is saying, I'm kind of not in the mood. Another one is saying, you know, at the end, it's just everybody expected it and it's shot.
So yeah, we're waiting for the girls' selection. I'm clear on that. I'm hoping Lena's gonna be in it too. Yeah. She's gonna make sure everything's in order. Now let's call her in. Let's see how Lena behaves and how she behaves now. When we're talking about one topic, whether you're gonna talk her down or not.
I have a question. Have you decided on the girls you're gonna have dancing with you? You know, the dancers.
No, I'm still deciding. I gotta call everybody, ask them.
You realize that the girls, they have to be... The girls have to be about the same height. So it's not like one's small and one's tall.
Well, I can't rule
It
you
would be
out.
an imbalance.
You're just the smallest one.
Who are the girls?
Former contestants and current ones. I'd like to have Klava and Elena Rakimova.
Well, you realize that girls should be to be able to dance so that it's not just a dance like this. That's what Alina likes to do, but that it should be really professional.
No, it doesn't have to be professional.
How not professional?
Just with soul.
With what kind of soul should it be a dance, you know, choreographed?
It's all about energy that people don't...
No, that's not really true. It's in the dance that you have to put the choreography so that it's clear, to the music, and not like that they came out, did something and left. I don't understand that at all.
I have a song like that. Show me.
No, I agree. It's colorful. But if the girls do their choreography synchronized, it will look harmonious. And if Alina comes out, Klava comes out, one blonde, the other black and tattooed, it's not clear what will happen.
Ilya has been talking about a fence, about 200,000. Yes, that he's going to do something, order something. Lena, tighten your belts, no more clothes, no more restaurants.
It's okay. We've been through tougher times, so I don't see anything wrong with it.
I understand that the work is going on. There are objects, yes, some process is going on, yes. And it all has to do with your business, with your wife, which you have together. It's all happening. So Nastya is also involved in it. Yes, yes, yes. So you say to Lena, Len, tighten your belts. You won't have any new clothes. You won't have any shopping. Nastya will earn money.
That's right, because Nastenka's capital is also invested in this construction. Naturally, I told Lena that we're definitely tightening our belts for 4 or 5 months.
No, let's listen to Lena. You told me that you would like to have already had this divorce and were the ends of this business so that Nastya, in principle, in the future, did not participate in your life. And it turns out that you have new objects, new structures. No.
That's not new, it's the same old object. This object is old here. It just needs to be finalized now, to give it back quickly, to settle accounts with Nastya. She knows it all, sort of, Lena. Pay her back. And then we'll file for divorce right away because we're not going to drag it out because we want to really think about getting married after New Year's Eve. Because after all, we already have years going by, as it were, and Lena too. And Lena and I are already talking about children. Well,
And you went the other day to buy a new plot? And you were looking at it?
That lot we were looking at with Lena, we were already looking at our house. So Nastya Gold won't be a part of it. Not there anymore. No. These are the remaining plots. These are the plots where I'm finishing, like this is, there. How long is that? Before New Year's or after? Because before New Year's Eve and after New Year's Eve, this issue will already be resolved.
Like that, you know, it can and will drag on. And
Maybe you won't be blurry either.
Well, if the money's coming in, what's not, you know? Lena doesn't
Look,
have any
we've been
guarantees.
discussing business. When these plots are finalized, there will be a divorce. Approximate time here, with your Randy's just on it.
Put the house up, I think, after New Year's.
Construction sometimes takes a long time.
They take a long time. It's still this weather right now. I think, Gennady,
Nobody builds in the winter, you know?
Agree? Well, they build, Pofin technology frame. We will build in 30 degrees, and in the rain we will build. We haven't discussed divorce with Nastya yet. Naturally, she realizes that sooner or later we'll get divorced. Because we've talked about it, we've talked about it. But as of today, it was decided that for insurance, as it were, yes, because after all, it's business, and as it were, both from my side and from Nastya's side, there should be insurance. For now, the divorce will not take place in the near future until we bring all the objects to completion. Finalized.
You give your word that you'll finish these objects. Yeah, don't fuck around. How many now? Two sites, yes. And that's the end of this business, the business together and the divorce.
Well, we'll have a protracted, I don't know how, but we still need to settle things with Nastya. The firm, it's on Nastya. We'll have to separate them somehow, and there will be a very long process. To offer Nastya now, for example, let's say, as if, yes, we divorce, but you get, roughly speaking, your 20%, and I get 80, she's not going to go for that. That's me saying, right off the bat,
so you're
and I
preparing
realize
Lena
that.
for the fact that she's not going to get out of the business
Probably.
anyway?
In any case, it will be necessary to negotiate or buy out this part, and that, as it were, this part will be, as it were, on me, the whole firm. Yes, that's it, to negotiate again. But knowing that a person can get a constant financial flow of money, I think it is unlikely that someone would want to get out of it.
She wants out of it, so it turns out that the divorce might not even happen, because then we'd have to split the money.
To get out, and that's complicated.
Yes.
It could be
happen.
When we close the two
Somehow
facilities, we'll be
everybody's gonna
splitting
be
everything,
stripped,
someone,
so
some the
I
other.
don't know,
I
they're not
know.
gonna
It's a
get
tough
it
situation
together.
here. It's a tough situation here. It's a tough
It's
one.
a hard
It's a
poeta
tough
saying it all will be. We don't know yet. So Lena, get ready for a long process. It will be...
situation, heavy. We'll get through this one.
Lena has to realize she won't have Ibarov's husband after New Year's. That's for sure.
We'll get through
because
this one, that's
process
for
could
sure.
take a year or two. Or maybe Nastya will say she's not getting married yet. So she's comfortable leaving it that way. Maybe Nastya will say, I'm not getting married yet, so I'll leave it like that. It could take years, just so you know what to prepare for. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you too, is that it?
That's it. It starts right here. I get it.
When Ilya says very vaguely that maybe it will be before the new year, or maybe January, February, it's all vague. And of course, the fact that there is no concrete information makes me a little bit triggered inside, and it's unpleasant, I'll say that. Whether to wait that long is also a question. What to do, I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Why don't we call the girls you want to take?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Why can't you call them in front of me?
I'm the only one who likes to call.
No,
Thanks,
let's make
I'll
a
remember
real
now.
call. I want to see it.
Then I'll announce that you're a Sunday caller.
No, I want to see
Who?
the girls.
I'll ask Klava. Klava, tell me about Katya Skalin or about Aliona
It's the one who
Apenchenko.
hung out with the hot one.
She's my friend, and I value my friends.
Not that I care, but I'm just a little annoyed that she's this girl.
Spectacular.
No, not that.
A star.
No, not that, but
She's a cool person.
I don't know her as a person.
She makes everyone look like a gray mouse. What are you saying?
What gray mice? I don't get it.
You know, people extras.
Okay, one more time. I didn't like the situation with the hot one. I don't want to...
Ooh, your little heart. Well, you'll have to ask her. What is
But
it?
she can move. Maybe she can do it too.
It's her Sunday. You'll talk to her in person, right? Tell her, Katya, can you move?
If you have
Well-
nothing to hide, why can't you just call her now and dial her in front of me? I want to see her.
You're so impatient. Oh, you're so impatient.
I've seen Alina, Klava. They know how to move, but I want to watch from the column.
You will.
Call me then.
What kind of condition is that?
Call me.
Yeah, I'll call you.
No, a Skalon just. Katya won't leave, don't worry. Do you want to come back hot?
No,
Yourself forget what happened.
I don't like him after what he said.
Ah, what did he say?
He says stupid things all the time.
Like what?
The same as me. We're two peas in a pod.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There can't be any talk of children or marriage between us.
But the terms...
No, it's not a condition.
The important thing is gold won't stop him from seeing you, recording songs. That's nice, it's working out. Yay!
Zoe Alinka.
I'm your only baby.
Trudlo.
She's not a toddler. She doesn't look like a toddler.
Elena, I want Ekaterina Skalon, Elena Rakimova, Terlishkina, Aliona Apenchenko, and Klava Bezverkova to help me in writing this track.
So for now, communicate, look at each other. But I can see the warmth in your relationship.
You bet on me playing and not touching? 100%.
Attention, definitely.
Because there's some, female solidarity. Oh, fuck. Listen, basically, what's the question like for Veronica on the one hand?